Welcome to our course in learning how to back tie or teach your dog to be back tied in a lot of different scenarios. And with back tie, the concept is this: we're going to hook our dog to something and we're going to go do something else. And so our dogs learn to be a part of what's going on, but not in the middle of everything that's going on. Our dogs learn this concept where they can be away from you and watching what's going on and not feeling like you have to micromanage your dog and work on, don't do that, or what are they doing, and jumping, and all these things, or stay in the front yard, or what all of that looks like. So your dog learns to be on their leash attached to something in all different scenarios that you're able to leave your dog there and go watch the kids play soccer, or leave your dog there and sit down and have coffee, and it teaches them to settle on their tie. So this concept is understanding what it is and how to get it to help your dog be successful in all environments. Rebecca, how do you use back tie?
Man, I've used back tie in so many scenarios, and it is one of my favorite things. I've used it cooking in the kitchen and having my dog's back tied just outside of the kitchen, so they're participating, they're with me, but they're not in the middle of the kitchen. I've used it at the barn taking care of my horse, where it's really a safety thing, and I don't want my dogs underfoot of my horse or anyone else's horse, but I also can't pay attention to my dog to micromanage them because I'm taking care of the horse. I've used it changing tires on my car. I've used it doing Tai Chi at the park. Really, its uses are endless, I think, really.
It's such a valuable thing.
And it's great. In my experience, it's been great for my puppies. And then even now that I have adult dogs, I still use it when we go to new places, back tie them at a friend's house while we're barbecuing.
Right.
And since they know the back tie, they really, like Joe said, know to settle and just hang out on their back tie, and they know they're part of it, and they know that they just hang out.
I think the difference, one may say put them in a stay, and the biggest difference is if they break that stay. Let's say we're getting our tires changed and we had to go to the tire shops, we have a flat or whatever, and you put them in a stay, and it's kind of a dangerous scenario around the cars, and we wouldn't go walking down the city streets with our dog off leash and hope that everything goes well. That there's a lot of dangerous things around. And so being able to just tie them up to something so that you can take care of what you need to, and they're safe. And then also, you've had a scenario with, when you've been to the park with Tai Chi, that people have come up to pet your dogs.
That's right.
And having them in a stay, sometimes a pet of a stranger your dog's getting up and then you're disrupted from what you're doing. So it really helps reinforce that they're safe and they're fine, and somebody's not going to just trigger your dog to get up and go play.
Yeah.
So this is just a simple, valuable course on being able to take your dog everywhere and putting them in sight where you can see them, tied up to something so that they're safe and you can do your activity that you've went out to do.